Yo, we live. Welcome back, man, to Golden Goose DFS, man. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, man. Here today, on January the 5th, to bring you my starting five, man. Just for some of my five favorite plays early on right now in the day before any news breaks. I'm just here to give you my starting five on Draftkings and Fanduel. These are guys I like, guys I'm gonna have a lot of exposure to right now as it sits before news breaks and anything like that. All right. So man, let's get right into it today. Okay. At point guard today, man. Right now, man, Kyrie Irving is probably the most popular player. As well, he should be, man. He's a superstar down his counterpart or sidekick, so to speak, man. And on paper, he's probably looking like the best point guard today, and deservedly so, man. Great usage right now, well over a fantasy point a minute. I have no problem with Kyrie Irving today. But for me, man, I'm going to get away from some of that ownership on Kyrie. I'm going to hit this game in other spots. The guy I like today, man, is my boy, Dame Dollar, man. Logo Lillard. He hasn't had a big one, and I just got a sneaky suspicion, man. It's Dame time, man. I think he can give you a big performance in this game tonight. And like I said, plus I want to get away from some of that ownership that's going to be on Kyrie Irving. But I always trust my instincts, man, and I just feel like this is a big game from Logo Lillard tonight, man. Absolutely love Lillard tonight. It's actually a pace-up game for them, so it should be a few more possessions, some more shots from him, and I think he can really get it going tonight, man. Love Damian Lillard, all right? Now, shooting guard. Like I said, I was going to get some of this Brooklyn game in other spots, and the other spot I want is Karis LeVert, man. It's going to be interesting to see. We've seen him this year without Kyrie and Durant on the court. So this is going to be our first time seeing them without one of the stars. So it's just going to be, without Durant and him and Kyrie. I mean, I like Karis LeVert in this spot, regardless of whether he starts or not. There's only two creators on this team now, Kyrie and him. So, and I think the Jazz know that, so that I think they'll focus more so on Kyrie. So he should defer to LeVert a little bit here. He's going to see. There's no reason he shouldn't see 30+ minutes. Should be in the closing lineup to close out the game. Like I said, they only have two creators now. That's him and Kyrie. So I like Karis LeVert at this price right here. You know what he can do. 50-point games, 60-point games. His upside is tremendous. All right. I don't know if it's still that high with Kyrie playing. But, I mean, I see no reason he can't give you 40+ tonight, man. I like Karis LeVert, all right? Coming in as small forward today, going right back to my boy, slow-mo, Kyle Anderson, man. People probably going to forget about him, but his usage is great, man. He's over a fantasy point a minute. People probably going to be off of him because he struggled in his last game against the Lakers. I mean, but if you look just the game before that, man, he gave you 47 fantasy points with only 18 real-life points. When you see things like that, it lets you know a guy fills up the stat sheet, man. Kyle Anderson is that guy, man. He does a little bit of everything. He even runs the point, handles the ball some. I love Kyle Anderson today. I'm going to have plenty of them, guys. The guy, he legitimately, without Ja Morant, he legitimately has 50-point upside. He hasn't flashed it. Like I said, he gave you like 44 and 47. But those were on like low scoring totals. If he just shoots a little better, brings up more offense, he legitimately has 50-point upside. All right. And coming in at my power forward, like I said, it's early, no value yet, no news has broke. But the guy I'm looking at early right now is we're gonna go to Denver, man. We're going Jermichael Green, man. It's only a 2-game sample so far on him this year, but he's well over a fantasy point a minute. Played 17 minutes his first game out and played 27 the next game, man. I think he's a solid stretch four who can shoot the three, but he also can play with his basket. I mean, he can play with his back to the basket a little bit, man. And I think they're going to really lean to him for scoring on that second unit, man. So especially with Will Barton forced into start and not coming off the bench with Michael Porter being out, I think he's one of the main scoring options on that second unit. And they've been monitoring Millsap minutes. Millsap hasn't been getting a lot of minutes in every game, so I can easily see him getting back to that 25, 27 mark again. And at this price with that production, I'm definitely interested in JaMychal Green. If the slate started right now, he'll be my main value play. All right. And rounding it out at the center spot, guys. Just going with the consistency here, man. Rudy Gobert. Alright, I like him in this spot. Like I said, I still believe centers against the Nets is a real thing. So I like Rudy Gobert in his up-pace matchup right here against the Nets. He's going to be around the basket plenty, guarding Jared Allen and DeAndre Jordan, man. Should be another big rebounding night from him, man. I love Gobert at the center spot today, all right? So there you have it, man. My starting five on DraftKings. Damian Lillard, Karis LeVert, Kyle Anderson, JaMychal Green, and Rudy Gobert, all right? Now, before we take a look at FanDuel, man, y'all be sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, turn your notification bells on, man, so you know when I upload every episode, all right? Now, let's go to FanDuel, man. You see it right at the top, man. I can't say everything I just said and not play Damian Lillard across every site, man. I'd be flawed if I didn't, all right? Love Damian Lillard right here, man. Sticking with him. He's a little bit cheaper over here on FanDuel, which helps. I just love him. I ain't got to say nothing else. It's just a I trust my instincts, man. It's just a feeling. I'm going heavy on Lillard tonight, man. All right? It's coming in as shooting guard. Same concept. I'm getting right back to that Brooklyn gang, getting some of that matchup with Karis LeVert. He's cheaper over here on FanDuel, which is always a positive. Like I said, him and Kyrie are the only creators, man. I look for a big game from Karis LeVert here tonight, all right? Coming in at my small forward, man. Take the discount. Too cheap over here on FanDuel. Otto Porter, man. Solid production. Another guy who can fill up the stat sheet for you. And if his offense is clicking, you can expect a big one from him, man. I like Otto Porter tonight against Portland here. Portland not a stout defense, man. Otto Porter's probably like right now with no marketing, he's probably the second, maybe the third scoring option behind Levine. It could be Levine, White, then Porter, Levine, Porter, White. I think it just depends on the game, but he's the second or third scoring option right now for this Bulls team. I love Otto Porter at this price on FanDuel. Power forward, man. We going Anthony Davis, man. We rolled them out the other night when they played these same Memphis Tigers. My bad. These Memphis Grizzlies, man. And it's just a case of, man, where else are you going to go, man? Power forward is a wasteland, all right? I'm taking AD and just getting different somewhere else, man. AD's floor is 30 points, man. The rest of these guys here, you're going to be hoping they get you 30. And I think it's easily nobody over here has the upside that AD has, man. So, I mean, just put AD in here and let somebody else figure it out, man. Just take the solid floor with the upside of Anthony Davis right here, man. It's really a no-brainer for me, all right? And rounding it out, man. Center, we gonna get some of this matchup, man. Wendell Carter Jr., man. I think he's too cheap over here. Same case as Otto, man. He's just too cheap for his minutes and production right here. I love him at this price. One of the highest totals on the slate, if not the highest, man. Should be plenty of possessions. I like Wendell Carter Jr. here, man. So there you have it, all right? My starting five on FanDuel. Damian Lillard, Karis LeVert, Otto Porter, Anthony Davis, and Wendell Carter Jr., man. Hey, that is my time. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, guys. And remember, if you got any questions about the slate, leave it in the comment section. I do my best to get an answer before lock, man. And I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow, man. Let's green up, man. Remember, chances make champions. Let's go.